Okay, welcome back. It's been 2 days since I first applied the all the different agents for chemical attack to all these terribly looking stones and concrete samples right now. First, a shout out to alma mater Clemson. Let's go Tigers this year, be great. Clemson's where I went and finished up my material science degree as an undergrad, and have been thinking about all sorts of things related to material science in this concrete industry, natural stone industry ever since. I think that the covalent bond approach is the best approach. I think the flow agent might be the trick to getting it to lay down nicely or nicer on natural stone. But certainly on concrete, due to its increased porosity, it lays down really well, and I'm very encouraged. So, without further ado, we're going to look at all these crazy items here that have dried out, some of them to completion. Some of them, like olive oil, are still beaded up. So these samples have all been, just to recap, we did a pad application on one half and then a roll application on the other half, and we left a strip of the raw material in between the two and put all these agents on all three areas. So I'm going to try and go through them all here. This might take a little bit of time, but I'm going to make notes on which material got through on pad or roll, and also on the raw material, which I imagine most of them had problems with. Okay, here we go. So, mustard, we're gonna take them out one by one. And I have water and I have soap and water here. So, we'll try the beach stone sample first. Let me grab my notes. All right, we're just gonna dip it in water first. All right, the first thing on the list is mustard. This is usually a nightmare for concrete. I can tell you right now, I don't think it even touched. And I'm looking for etching as well as staining. I see it's what I think is a teeny speck. This is on the pad side. One coat only, and there's a pad two applications here. So mustard, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being deeply etched, I would give, or stained, I would give mustard about a 1. It's almost, most people wouldn't be able to see it. Okay, on the double pad, double pad application, there's nothing visible. So 2 pad application, I give it a 0. Now, on the roller side, it's a little bit of a thicker film, and there is nothing there on the roller side. So that's pretty impressive. Okay, now next up was lemon juice, and you can see it is the yellow. That's 100% lemon juice. Absolutely did not touch the pad either way, and nor the roller. So that's impressive. Lemon juice is in every kitchen in the US, so one way or the other, that's pretty awesome. Balsamic vinegar is next. Balsamic is a real tough one because it's acidic but with a lot of tannin. So we'll wipe that one off. This is off the 2 pad. Bad news, balsamic vinegar got through pad pad application. Yep. And it did not get through the roll application. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Next up is olive oil, which is still hanging around. A couple spots on here. There it is there. And we have olive oil over here. And there's nothing on the olive oil on any of these, which should be expected from a good sealer no matter what. Okay, next up is red wine. Again, we're using water. First pad application. Red wine comes completely off. Two pad application. Oops. Okay, what I see with red wine, teeny specks of tannin remained, but no etching, which is really interesting. So we're going to write down stain, but no etch. Just keep in mind, this is a 48-hour stain application. Pretty much a battle test. Next up is denatured alcohol, which is completely evaporated. And I'm looking for any place that might show it, but it is nothing for denatured. And last but not least, oops, I have to get this red wine off the roll. Okay, on the roll application, I think what we're seeing is the tannins getting caught, and also for pad, we're going to try and work this out. I think that the tannin is caught just in the surface texture of the concrete, because this is not a slurried piece of concrete. It's just honed, so it has a lot of openness in it. And I think it's just getting caught in the mechanical grooves, but we'll try removing it with some soap. Balsamic, though, is the trouble. That's in everyone's kitchen as well. Okay, last but not least was bleach, and there's absolutely no etching anywhere from bleach. All right, now I'm going to try to get that tannin out. I'm going to take a scrub brush and a little bit of Dawn soap and water. See if we can't get that red wine tannin. The answer is no. So you need to make sure your concrete is slurried well, because that's the only place where those tannins fell in. Now with balsamic, I'm trying to see if it actually etched, and it did. Balsamic actually did etch the concrete, the paste of the concrete. Okay, that is the first part. I'm going to go around to all the rest of the materials and make some notes, and then have a review video at the end. Thank you.